Hello, church. I would like to encourage you today with a moment from Daniel chapter 3. This is a story of three men who stand firm in their faith: Shadrach, Meschach, and Abednego. Chapter 3 of Daniel tells us that King Nebuchadnezzar has built a massive golden statue and that he demanded everybody in his kingdom to bow down to it. If somebody didn't comply to that rule of to worship the image, then they will be thrown in the blazing furnace or a furnace of fire. But these three men refused to do it. The Bible tells us in Daniel chapter 3, 17 and 18, if we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hand. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up. To me, that's a very strong statement of their faith. They believed that God could save them, but they trusted him that even if he didn't, that God was with them. And when they were thrown into the furnace, something amazing really happens. And we move to Daniel chapter 3, verse 24 and 25. And it says, weren't there three men that we tied up and threw into the fire? They replied, certainly, your majesty. He said, look, I see four men walking around in the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the fourth looks like a son of the gods. God just didn't save them from the fire. God walked with them through the fire. And I think that's something that all of us can take today. Sometimes God delivers us from the fire. Other times he actually meets us in the middle of it. And either way, we need to remember that God is in control and his presence is guaranteed for each one of us. So if we feel like we're facing pressure to compromise our faith, or if we feel like we're walking through a difficult time, we need to remember, I want us to remember three things from Daniel chapter 3. Stand firm in our faith because God is with us. Trust fully that God is in control. And remember that we're not alone, that God is by our side. So something really interesting that I also was a good takeaway is that the fire didn't burn the man. The fire actually set them free. And sometimes God uses just those difficult times for us to remove what is holding us down. God can set us free. God is in control. And he walks by our side. Amen.